Well, back this morning, and this propane tank, a little small propane tank that you use on your gas grill, well, it can be used to power a boat. That's what we're here to talk about with Dave White from New York Sea GRANE. It is new technology and environmentally friendly. So good morning.
It is. Good morning. Good to see you both.
This is interesting because I'm assuming that you're not going very fast if you have this on your boat, though.
You're not going very fast, but a lot of boats, small lakes, inland, barge canal, a lot of folks have the nice small aluminum boat at the cottage or that they're taking out. You can now get a propane-powered outboard engine. It's a newer technology that's come to the boating industry. It's been in lawnmowers and a lot of other products, but now it is actually in boat engines. So you can get a small boat engine, I think it's like 2.5 to 5 horse, and this canister actually screws into the top of it, and that's what actually propels it. So you're getting 2.5 to 5 horsepower engine, and then they also have larger engines that actually you use the normal size canister for, and it sits right in the boat.
Oh, it shows us right there.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the one that it screws right into. And they're very popular on sailboats that they don't want to be carrying additional gas on. So for their dinghies on a sailboat, or for again a small boat that you're taking around. There's the one that is the larger engine, and you've got the propane tank right on the back of the boat.
How long is the tank going to last you, though? I mean, I'm seeing myself get to the middle of a lake, and that's it. I'm rowing back. How long will this get me?
That I can't tell you specifically because each engine will have that as the specifics with it. But they will. I mean, and again, they'll tell you, take an extra tank with you. I mean, it's no different than being out with a gas engine. You've got a reduction in emissions. You've got a reduction in gas price. So, for someone that's thinking environmentally friendly, they're going to get a new engine anyway. It's certainly something for them to consider. We do have dealers right here in upstate New York. They can go, they can visit, talk with them, find out more about the technology. Obviously, if you've got the larger engine with the larger tank on it, it provides more of a flexibility for going out and coming back.
When you say a reduction in emissions, 97% reduction. That's big.
Of the particulate emissions, it will be, because I mean it's a different type of gas that you're propelling with, and it will give you more propulsion than electric will in many cases for those smaller engines that folks want to have on board. So it's another option people can be looking at, and like I said, we've got dealers in upstate New York that are now beginning to put them out there that they go talk to, learn about it. It's another technology that's coming to the boating industry.
Is there if you look at the car industry right now, you have hybrids, right? You have cars that will run on a couple of different fuels, whether it's electric or gas or whatever. Are there any engines out there that if you run out of propane that you can use the backup gas tank that you have, or not yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, okay.
Certainly could be. They're probably looking at the technology, similar kind of thing. But for a lot of folks, and again, this is for a specific type of boater. This is not, for the boater that's going to be going out days on end, that kind of thing. So it's for a specific type of boater that could use that size. And many times they're also going to be close to shore if they, have a problem that they've, run out of gas. But the other thing is, just keep one of these, extra on board. So if you run out, you've got one to come back. I mean, that's the nice thing about this.
Now, you mentioned there are dealers that have the engines here that you can purchase this technology from. But are there marinas that will have propane tanks in their shops yet, or are they not on board yet?
The ones that are accommodating them. But the nice thing about this is, you can go to any general store and you're going to be able to pick these up,
in an emergency or something.
Anything
close, like a marina that would have that sort of stuff.
Obviously, the ones that are selling it are beginning to carry it, but you're limited right now in the number, but the opportunity is there, and it's something for boaters to really start thinking about. When they're thinking environmental, they can now be thinking about the engine with the bilge sock, with if they're going to gas to fuel nozzle bib. So it adds into the environmental thought as well as just the newer and different technology.
And the places that are where the engines are available, a couple in central New York, but also Brockville, Ontario. So I mean, the Canadians are getting on board with this technology as well.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's a real neat opportunity. I've talked with the folks that are putting it out and have developed it, and it's actually the same company that you can buy, I think, lawnmowers and weed eaters from, and that's where they developed the technology first, was for those. And the person that developed the technology was actually a mariner, and he decided, let's see if we can't get this into boat engines.
Is it quieter?
Yes,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty
Very
interesting.
good. Thanks.
Alrighty. Good to see you both.
All right, we're back here in a couple of moments.